You're watching Shani Speaks Now.
Hey there, beautiful people. What's good? It's your girl Shani, your little big sis, and we made it to another Friday for Always Keep the Faith Fridays, where your girl tries to give you a little bit of motivation, moving from your Friday into your week, because you know I'm your little big sis, and that's what I do. I try to give you that sisterly love. You feel me? Anyways, I hope that you all have had a wonderful week and that you all are looking forward to your weekend, whatever you have ahead. And for those of you that may be new to the Always Keep the Faith fam, or my faith fam as I want to call them these days, welcome. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you'll love it here and you will subscribe. And of course, to all of you that continue to watch, I appreciate you and I love you. So let's get into today's episode. And I like to call today's episode When You Wait. We're gonna get into it. Let's talk about it. Okay, if you are a human being, then you have had to wait at some point in your life. And also, if you are a human being, you probably hate to wait no matter how long it takes, whether you are warming up something for 30 seconds in the microwave, but you're super hungry, so you wish that it was already hot, or whether you're in a line at the DMV, which, DMV lines, the worst lines in the world, or you're waiting in traffic, also the worst. For those of you that live here in Orlando, you know what I'm talking about. No matter what, waiting typically sucks. Yep, I'm just gonna put it out there. There's no way to say it nicely. Waiting is not always fun, especially when we're waiting on something that we really want to see happen in our lives. But sometimes it's necessary. But what happens when you wait? And what do I mean by that? That means like it's taking forever. Like Abraham waiting 25 years before he had a son, wait. That type of wait. How do you deal when you have to wait for something so long that you have desired more than you can ever remember? So today I want to share a little bit of a personal testimony that goes into waiting, but also just seeing the blessings that can come from your wait. So for those that know me personally, you may know this story, especially for those that may have grown up with me working with youth and young adults at churches or in the community. One of the things that I waited on was waiting until I was married to have sex. So I was abstinent until I got married. And that was a choice and a decision that I made at a very early age. And it wasn't one of those promise ring type situations. Thankfully, I was raised in a home where my parents really instilled certain values in us, but also made sure we understood that we had choices that we could make as well. And one of the things that was introduced to me at an early age was the possibility of abstinence until marriage. And of course, it's a lot easier to do when you're younger, but I reaffirmed around age 21 that was something I really wanted to do. And for me, it was just a personal choice. It's something that I felt that was best for me. Also, truth be told, when you're a child, you feel like getting married is going to happen pretty quickly. So I thought, I'm going to wait. I'll probably be married 23, 24, 25. I can do that right out of college, make it through the college years. However, ding, 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 God had different plans, people. Your girl did not get married until she was 36. So yes, I was abstinent until marriage, which means 36 is how long I had to wait until I had sex. I'll just go ahead and put it out there. But at the same time, looking back on it now, one, I see the benefits and the blessings of it for me, not only personally for me, but also for my husband and for my family. But also I see how God was preparing me to be a wife and preparing me for marriage, and how me being able to focus on other things outside of sex before marriage was a blessing and something beneficial for me in my life. And even though that wait was not always easy, because I don't know who's out here telling people that it is easy. It is nothing but the grace of God that kept me. Trust and believe. My eyes still worked. My body still functioned. Okay. So it was not an easy wait all the time, but it was a worth it wait. And I'm thankful that that was a decision that I made. However, in making that decision, because I didn't get married until I was 36, now I'm waiting to have a child. And of course, in one of the earlier episodes of this new season, so to speak, I discuss a little bit about that, how now I'm waiting to start a family. And that is something else that I'm waiting on God for. And I know that He's going to do it. And I know that it will not take 25 years like it did for Abraham and Sarah for it to happen. But I also believe now, because of the wait that I've already endured, that when a child does come and when family does happen for me, me that it'll be worth the wait. So wait that would be necessary for me to be able to be everything that he needs me to be as a mother when that time comes. Even though family is something I'm waiting for now, there's tons of things that I'm still waiting for in life. And as long as we're living, we're probably always going to be waiting for something. Waiting for that call, waiting for that position, waiting for that health check to come out the way that we want to. Whatever it is, there's going to be a wait in life. So ultimately, as much as waiting sucks, get over it. It's going to be a part of life and it's here to stay. But one of the things that I've learned to love and to understand about waiting is waiting is always preparing either me for something or me for the thing that I'm wanting or desiring or waiting for, or it's preparing that thing for me. Sometimes we are waiting and we think that we're ready, and we are, but the situation that we're waiting for, or the thing we're waiting for, or the person we're waiting for, they're not quite ready. And God wants to give time for them to be ready, or it to be ready for us. And then there's other times where we just know that we know that we know that we're ready. And God is like, girl, guy, sir and ma'am, you are not. Get your life together. And he has to get us through some things and allow our character to build a little bit more for us to be ready for what we need. I know it's hard, and you may be on a wait, but hold on, be strong. Change is coming. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, hold on and have faith. I promise, whatever it is that you're waiting for, if it's really meant for it to happen to you, when it does, it'll be worth the wait. So what's this week's faith fact? Look, at the end of the day, waiting is a necessity in preparation for our blessing. A lot of times, waiting is what it takes for us to get the preparation we need to truly be blessed by whatever it is that we're waiting for. The worst thing that can happen is something coming sooner than it's supposed to that you've been waiting for, and it ends up being torment to you. It ends up not being a blessing. It ends up being something you wish you never had. So in this time of waiting, whatever season you're in, whether you're waiting in a season of singleness, whether you're waiting to start a family, whether you're waiting for your career to change or move or pop off, whatever it is, trust and believe that if you allow the proper time for that waiting to take place, when it does come, it will be there to bless you. Well, that is it for this week's episode. I hope that you all have enjoyed it, that it's giving you a little something going into your weekend. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that you all have a great weekend. I don't know what you have planned. I know that I plan on having some fun with my weekend because I need fun in my life, people, okay? It's a necessity. Fridays is my favorite day of the week because we go into the weekend, which hopefully will be more fun than work. Even though sometimes weekends can mean cleaning, but that's neither here nor there. Anywho, I digress. Well, you all know how we end the show. As always keep the faith and let the Lord fight your battles. Until next time, I love you all. Have a great weekend ahead. Peace.
Want to get a dose of motivation every Friday? Well, hit that notification button to subscribe so you never miss out. And feel free to share the encouragement with a friend. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram at ShaniSpeaksNow and keep the good vibes going week long. Thanks so much for watching and see you next Friday.
Get it poppin', we're gonna get it poppin'. Get it poppin', we're gonna get it poppin'. This is the behind the scenes foolishness that just happens sometimes in between shoots. Don't mind me.